Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and slightly alarming article from Des Malizium. Ketamine is probably more neurotoxic than you think. It's a deep dive into the neurotoxicity of ketamine, separating fact from fiction.
Right. I've heard the buzz around ketamine's supposed neuroprotective properties, the whole neurogenesis thing. But this article challenges that notion pretty directly, doesn't it?
Exactly. The article starts by debunking the myth that ketamine is neurogenetic. It clarifies that while ketamine temporarily boosts neuroplasticity, think increased synapse formation, this is vastly different from actual neurogenesis, the creation of new neurons. It's a subtle but crucial distinction.
So it's more like rewiring than rebuilding? That's a significant difference. But the article's main point is that ketamine is, in fact, neurotoxic, right?
Precisely. Numerous animal and human studies point to ketamine's neurotoxicity. At recreational doses, the damage is significant. Bladder damage, central nervous system toxicity, and visible lesions on MRI scans after just 3 months of heavy use. The article paints a pretty stark picture. After years of heavy use, the brain can resemble a mix of MS and early-stage Alzheimer's.
Wow, that's intense. But the article also mentions therapeutic use, which is obviously different from recreational abuse. Is there a clear line drawn there?
That's where it gets complicated. While heavy recreational use, involving grams per week, is clearly damaging, the article cites studies showing brain damage even at lower doses, around 4 times the therapeutic dose, used twice a week for 6 months. Even then, subtle changes in gray and white matter were visible.
That's concerning. So even therapeutic doses might not be entirely safe?
The article suggests that's a possibility. It highlights that early damage might be microscopic and undetectable with current technology now. And even with therapeutic use, some users report needing higher doses over time, suggesting a form of permatolerance that could indicate ongoing neurotoxicity. It's a worrying trend.
I see. The article mentions a lack of conclusive evidence on low-dose therapeutic use, but the author's personal experience and conversations with psychiatrists suggest a degree of neurotoxicity is likely, even at therapeutic levels. It's a cautious approach, but understandable given the potential risks.
Absolutely. The article also delves into the mechanism of ketamine's neurotoxicity, pointing to excitotoxicity, excessive activation of AMPA receptors leading to neuron death. It even suggests potential countermeasures, like N-acetyl-cysteine. It's a comprehensive look at the issue.
So, the bottom line is, caution? Weighing the benefits against the potential long-term risks?
Precisely. The article concludes that while the neurotoxicity of high-dose ketamine is clear, more research is needed on low-dose therapeutic use. But given the potential for irreversible damage, erring on the side of caution seems prudent. It's a call for responsible use and further research.
Definitely. Thanks for breaking down this complex article. It's a crucial discussion to have.
My pleasure. And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in to Tech Bytes and News. We hope you found this discussion informative and thought-provoking. Until next time, goodbye.
Bye-bye.